ഈ വെള്ള കളർ മാറി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കും.
ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കാം. ഓക്കെ. ഞാൻ ഈ ടെക്നിക്കലി എനിക്ക് വളരെ കുറവാണ്.
Audio Jungle.
It's a new world out there, gonna make it. That's what it mighty. We jump for the stars and fly. പുതിയൊരു ലോകം, ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം, ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം, കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം. മലർച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം, അവയിൽ കാണാതാകുന്നീതോരോ മോഹം, ഓരോ വർണ്ണം. ആരാരോ പാടുവതാനി നീഹാരാത്രരാഗം. അറിയാമോ പിറാക്കളെ ഇന്നിനിയൻ ജീവിതം, പുതിയൊരു ലോകം, ഇളം പെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം, ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം, കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം. It's a new world out there, yeah.
Certain private consideration. So dream highly. You can achieve it. Go through it.
Audio Jungle.
It's a new world out there, gonna make it. Doesn't it matter? We jump for the stars and fly. പുതിയൊരു ലോകം, ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം, ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം, കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം. മലച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം, അവയിൽ കാണാതാകുന്നീതോരോ മോഹം, ഓരോ വർണ്ണം, ആരാരോ പാടുവതാനി ആരാധരാഗം. അറിയാമോ പിറാക്കളെ ഇന്നിനിയൻ ജീവിതം, പുതിയൊരു ലോകം, ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം, ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം, കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം. It's a new world out there, yeah.
Good evening, all. Good evening, all. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I extend to you all a very warm welcome on behalf of Marian Academy of Management Studies, Puthuppady, Kothamangalam. Today is the first day of our 5-day online FDP on exploring the role of generative AI in management and technology. Through this FDP, we are going to explore a very important and relevant topic. This topic has been chosen because it has a significant impact on today's society. It is also a topic that requires critical thinking, analysis, and discussion. As you all know, today is the first day of our FDP. So now we are going to witness a very special and auspicious moment of this FDP, that is inaugural ceremony. This ceremony is really a celebration of the beginning of a new journey of learning and discovery. It's my pleasure to welcome our respected IQSC coordinator and assistant professor of MPA department, Dr. Ashwati AM, for the welcome speech. Ma'am, please.
Change is the end result of all true learning. A warm welcome to the rejuvenating platform of Marian Academy of Management Studies, Kothamangalam, as we gather here today for a truly enlightening and thought-provoking event, our Faculty Development Program, on exploring the role of generative AI in management and technology. It's a pleasure to see such esteemed dignitaries and participants gathered here to delve into this crucial intersection of academia and technology. It's my privilege to welcome our college chairman, Chevalier Professor Babiam Varghese, who is a mentor for many, a visionary in the field of education, a renowned author and vibrant personality, who dedicated his entire life for the field of education. Sir, your unwavering guidance and support, who are the backbone of our institution's success. Your presence today underscores your commitment to fostering the academic excellence and innovation, and we are truly honored to have you with us. Sir, we extend a cheerful welcome.
Thank you.
I extend a warm welcome to our manager, Jessie Baby Verghese. Ma'am, your efforts to ensure the success of the institution are truly appreciated. We are so happy to welcome you to this program. A born leader who knows how to steer an institution to its heights. Our respected Vice Chairman, Mr. Ajay Baby Verghese, your visionary leadership and dedication to progress have propelled our institution to new heights. We are privileged to have your guidance and support as we embark on this journey of exploration. Sir, I extend a hearty welcome. Our director, Mr. G. Aravind, who guides us with his far-reaching vision. Sir, your unwavering dedication and passion for success are integral to our institution's excellence. We are truly honored to have you with us. We send you a warm welcome. We are blessed with a dynamic young leadership. Our respected principal, Dr. Solomon K. Peter, your passion for education and tireless efforts in nurturing talent has left an indelible mark on our academic community. Your presence today reaffirms our commitment to academic excellence and innovation. Sir, we welcome you with much delight.
Thank you.
A special welcome to our distinguished resource person, Ms. Suchita Kurup, Senior AI Trainer at Unique World Robotics. Your wealth of expertise and insights in the field of generative AI are invaluable to us. Your presence enriches our learning experience and inspires us to explore new horizons in knowledge and technology. With lots of enthusiasm, we welcome you, ma'am. Last but certainly not least, a warm welcome to all our participants. Your presence today reflects your steadfast commitment to staying updated with latest advancements in management and technology. We eagerly anticipate your active involvement and insightful contribution throughout this program. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, I welcome our respected chairman, Chevalier Professor Baby M. Verghese, who is our mentor and supporter for the inaugural address. So please.
Okay, thank you. I am sure on behalf of Marian Academy of Management Studies, on account of my being the chairman of the college, I am entrusted with the responsibility of doing my inaugural address. As far as I am concerned, I think that I am not competent, yet I am daring enough to do this just because of my college community. Maybe for the first time that we organize a program like this, just because of the fact that this is a sort of prerequisite in the process of NAC accreditation. Now we are going towards NAC accreditation process with a variety of programs, I think. And as part of which today is a very humble program organized by Marian Academy of Management Studies. And first of all, I would like to welcome my participants coming from different parts of the country. And first of all, I tell you one thing, that I don't take much of your time. It is purely because of my ignorance. What happens here is beyond my power of comprehension, I think. I'm more concerned about literature, art, and other things, but I'm not an expert, I think, in the field of science and technology. But being the chairman of the college, I must do it on my own behalf and on behalf of my college community. Today has been explained, I think, in the welcome address. We are supposed to concentrate on a very important topic, which is very relevant, I think, in the modern times. We are supposed to concentrate our luminous minds on the role of artificial intelligence in management as well as in technology. Now everyone speaks of artificial intelligence. It means that this is something artificial. Artificial in the sense this is man-made or made by something else. All of us have natural intelligence. We live because of that, I think. We feel the existence of the world because of natural intelligence. Everyone is possessed with natural intelligence, and maybe because of that, we recognize each other, we speak together, we organize things together, and we do a lot of things, I think, in our life just because of our intelligence, natural intelligence. Apart from that, now things are being organized by some external force, some external authority. And now here comes the age of artificial intelligence. It is intelligence due to machines, I think. The other is intelligence due to human beings. So this is the difference between natural intelligence and artificial intelligence. Earlier, we are all concerned about our own God-given natural intelligence. Now we are all concerned about technology-given artificial intelligence. Now everything is possible, I think, in the modern life because of this artificial intelligence. It makes us influence everywhere, in every walk of our life, in every realm of our life, whether we in the campus or even outside the campus, whether we are in the market or anywhere else, I think, in the world. We will be influenced by the artificial intelligence, and it is very conspicuous everywhere, I think, in the modern setup. The growing use of artificial intelligence is, especially in the 20th century, is influencing our social and economic shift towards increased automation, data-driven decision-making, and the integration of AI systems into various economic sectors and areas of life, impacting job markets, healthcare, government, industry, and education. This raises questions about the long-term effects, ethical implications, and risks of AI, prompting discussions about regulatory policies to ensure the safety and benefits of this technology. What is actually the role of artificial intelligence in technology? Everybody knows it, except I think. Even I remember one thing in relation to my memory of the college. 2-3 years back, a robot was created by our students of BC department, and that was placed at the main entrance at the lobby, especially during the COVID time. As and when people come in, our robot will go to them. Either they will be supplied with masks, or they will be supplied with hand sanitizer, or they will be supplied with what they need. Even the robot is capable of taking the temperature. So that sort of effort can be made by a robot, I think, especially at that time. And I'm really proud of my students who did it some 2-3 years back. And even that robot was made use of by the Cochin corporate, I think, at Inaugural when some celebration was going on there. So the thing is this, nothing is impossible in the modern context, in the modern world. Everything is at the fingertip. Everything is within our reach. Everything is within our control. It is not possible purely because of this artificial intelligence. And that sort of development can be done, I think, with the help of artificial intelligence in the realm of technology. Astonishing progress has been made in the realm of technology, I think, with the help of this artificial intelligence. Then, what is the role of artificial intelligence's management? There are ever so many examples I can suggest. Now, maybe because of the direction of the government or because of the guidelines of the university, all campuses are supposed to be equipped with CCTV cameras. So, sitting at my office or sitting in the office of my principal, everything can be viewed. What is happening in the campus, what is happening outside the campus, inside the class, outside the class, everything can be viewed just because of certain arrangements made by the AI setup. Everything can be seen, I think, in my computer. Everything can be seen through my computer. So it's a wonderful thing. Earlier, we had to do everything with our hands, with our brain. So manual help is needed at the time. Now the work is lessened, burden is lessened, everything is getting lessened because of the advent of artificial intelligence. So you see, what are the tremendous influence made by the advent of artificial intelligence in our human life. Now teachers are greatly benefited by this. You see the introduction of punching and the automation system. Office can be automated, library can be automated, everything can be automated. All such facilities are available, maybe because of this artificial intelligence. So unless it is there, I think, in the campus, things would have been very, very difficult. We had to depend upon ourselves. We had to depend upon our manual work. Now things are getting very, very simpler and easier, maybe because of this artificial intelligence. Why? I rather fear what would have been the fate if it goes like this with such a tremendous speed. I don't know whether the entire society will be in trouble in the course of time. We cannot even control the tremendous speed due to, I think, the advent of this artificial intelligence. Let us pray for the betterment of the country by the use of artificial intelligence. Nothing should happen otherwise. That's actually what is my prayer. Anyhow, this is a very relevant topic, and so many things can be done, I think, in the present world. Wherever we are, whatever we are, we will be certainly benefited, no doubt, by this artificial intelligence in our day-to-day life. And as far as our Marian Academy is concerned, we would like to concentrate on this particular topic for the benefit of the entire community. And there are students, there are participants coming from different parts of the world, and I will certainly welcome them all to our loving fold, to our own institution. I think 1 year back, we have another sister institution, that is Basilius College, and we have had so many FDPs. I think we have conducted more than 7 FDPs at that time, and so many participants from different parts of the country participated in the program. And I was really proud of my participants, my people coming from different parts of the world. This time also, we could do something in the same line. And so many participants are here, hailing from their own home cities, sitting at their own home from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. I don't want to take much of your time. Being the chairman of the college, I'm a very humble person, a very, very simple person, I think. I have been teaching since 1969. At the time, most of you were not even born. And I shall continue my journey. This is the 55th year of my profession. And I look at my colleagues and my students and my friends as my children, I will say. They all call me Acha. They all call me as, they look at me as they look at their father. So I would like to give them a father image. And being the chairman of the college, I would like to congratulate all my participants on having rendered their hearty cooperation or on giving their cooperation and really made participation. And I'm really happy about them. And I wish you all the best. And definitely you will certainly be benefited by this particular topic, which is very relevant and very conspicuous in every walk of our life. With this, I would like to conclude, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Next, I welcome our young and energetic, our respected principal, Dr. Solomon K. Peter, for the presidential address. Sir, please.
Good evening, all. Respected Chairman, Shalya Professor Baby Mogi sir, Manager Jessie ma'am, Vice Chairman Ajay Baby Mogi sir, Director G. Arvind, IQAC Coordinator Dr. Ashri AM, IQAC team, Marian family and Eldoma family, and all the participants. Thank you so much for being today for the 5 days FDP to participate and to get more knowledge about on a topic on artificial intelligence, on management and technology. I'm so indeed happy on one thing, like most of the things were explained by our chairman himself. In a normal, matured level, he explained all the advantages of AI based upon management and also in technology. We, Marian family, so happy with one thing that is for the last 4 years we were doing with a research center of artificial intelligence, and last few days before I had gone through around 30 uh, AI reports based upon uh, R&D, based upon research. And while on going through all these projects, what we expect in the modern era, like the role of AI is very important, and also not in technology as well as in the management. So this is a platform for all the members to learn AI on the basic manner regarding for the next 5 days. As a principal of Marian Academy of Management Studies, we welcome all the team for being here, and I hope we have 539 members are registered for this program. So welcome you all for the program once again, and thank you so much. The time is limited, so go on. We can meet somewhere in with the meeting, and we can do the best thing. From the part of Marian Academy, once again, thank you so much to everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. It is now the time to begin the first section of the FTP. We are very honored and delighted to have our first speaker with us today. Our resource person is Ms. Sujita Kurip. She is a highly motivated educator who is currently working as the senior AI trainer at Unique World Robotics. Having taught at Mumbai University for over 5 years, published several research works, and worked on multiple industry based projects. She is currently pursuing her PhD in 3D vision based on point cloud data and its application in architecture and 3D modeling. She is also a reviewer for multiple reputed indexed journals. Her area of interest include point cloud processing, 3D modeling, image processing, and 3D vision. We welcome you, ma'am, for the section.
Hi, thank you, Anjali.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for the wonderful introduction. So let's not waste time, and let's get into artificial intelligence. What is actually our topic for the day? I'll just share my screen before we start because I have a few fun things to do today. Since most of us are actually educators, I have environmented our topic for the day around education itself and how you could actually use AI as a friend and not as in a competitor or someone who will take away jobs. You could actually use AI to benefit rather than worry about how it could actually disfer any situation at hand. So I'll just share my screen. Now we seriously can just go. I hope my screen is visible to one and all.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Great. Thank you so much. All right. So our talk for the day is about AI tools and how AI tools are going to be helpful to us in the year 2024. I'm Sujita Kurup, and I work as a senior AI trainer for Unique World Robotics. So AI is the boom of the day. It's actually revolutionizing every single thing around us. As an educator, what or how AI can help us is through content creation. Now, most of us are worried about how AI or ChatGPT is being used by students, to plagiarize or get answers done. But I believe ChatGPT and all the other existing AI tools can actually be very helpful, not just for students, but as well as teachers. So, as an educator, the most important application for AI is content creation. Now, how is AI helpful in content creation? Now, it makes sure that there is always creativity. How so? There is always a time when we have a particular topic in hand and we do not know how to explain it further. Or you believe that you want to make a particular topic interesting. How do I do that? Now, right now, we have plenty of tools to explain any topic using comics. You can create a story. You can create anything under the sun using AI. Every simple topic, whether it be maths, science, even coding subjects, can be explained very simply if we use some creativity and innovation. Of course, making PowerPoint presentations is another tedious task for us teachers, isn't it? We spent around 3 to 4 hours creating the perfect PowerPoint presentation for maybe 30 minutes class. Now, AI can actually help reduce that. It actually will tell you how much, how way better it can be made. How do I personalize my learning methods or my roadmaps? I can do that with the help of AI. How do I not do the same tasks on a loop? I can do all that using AI. Now we have to make grade sheets, we have to calculate formulae. You don't need to know Excel formulae for that. Most of us have NBA criteria to do. We don't need formula calculation to be done to calculate the final average. It is very efficient as well as very time saving. And today I like to give you a very small peek into how AI can actually change or even make your teaching life less stressful. So why do you need it? AI actually helps you create content. How so? To make your class more engaging using tools that you've not used till now, or it is already being used in the Western part of the world. Even now, in the year 2024, our classrooms still lack boards or whiteboards which are smart in nature. Though they are coming up in schools, colleges still lack interactive and smart boards. Now, we can avoid all that if we are using AI. How to do that? We have a number of tools. Just use your laptop, make sure that your students are using a laptop, and it is done. So, embracing AI is something that actually results in effective teaching practices. Now, the first thing that we hear when we, think about artificial intelligence is basically ChatGPT. A ChatGPT has now become synonymous with artificial intelligence. Now, what is ChatGPT? Now, ChatGPT actually is something where you write a question or you pose a query and it actually give you some human-like response. And the best part is it can answer all your questions. But I'm sure most of you have come across this situation where ChatGPT has gone wrong. Now, has any one of you come across that particular kind of situation? Please do unmute yourself. I'm looking forward to responses. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I have a personal experience that when I tried to write a topic based on human emotion connecting with God, I don't know, the explanation was not that satisfactory.
Okay. Anyone else? No? So could you tell me what was the question that you raised towards ChatGPT?
My question was like how human emotion can be connected with God.
Okay. So it was a very generalized question, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, I'll get back to you on that. So, like I was saying, anybody else? Please do know that it would be great if you could unmute and speak so that, there's some interaction here. Otherwise, I would be just a bot speaking. No? No one? All right. So, just like ChatGPT, we have, I'm sure you know Google's Gemini now, which was earlier Bard. Now, the good part of Gemini is that it actually it lets you intake text files, image files. You send it anything, it'll give you a response. Okay, while ChatGPT can actually, you'll need to put API somewhere else, or you need assistance or something else to convert whatever ChatGPT outputs are. And of course, we have Microsoft's Copilot, which I'm sure that also you must have heard, because it is actually built on ChatGPT's OpenAI technology. So we have the Bard Copilot, we have the GitHub Copilot, you have the Windows Copilot. All of these are actually interacting with web to give you the best responses. So the three main players in artificial intelligence is Microsoft, Google, and OpenAI. So I'm sure all of you or most of you would know these three, which are actually synonymous to artificial intelligence right now. But the basic thing which I would love to tell you is most of us, or I would say 97% of us, have not used these tools to its maximum capabilities. There is much more than we have already been, more than what you're already using it for. Today, I would actually love to give you a very small peek on how we could actually improve the responses that these AI tools give us. So today, as most of us are educators, we will be covering a few topics. Mostly will be how do we integrate ChatGPT with PowerPoint presentations? And with such a PowerPoint presentation, how do you create quizzes inside the presentation? Now, till now, how we used to do it is we will give them a link in the PowerPoint presentation and say, go here, this is the quizzes link, write the quiz and come back. Now, here we have apps that can actually create quizzes inside the PowerPoint presentations. Then I would also love to give you a small list on some of the AI tools that can be used in class for presentations of research study, for content development, for ideas for creating more interesting and engaging classes. And of course, finally, if many of us are going for research, I would like to suggest a few AI tools as well. So first things first, we are going to go for how ChatGPT can be integrated with PowerPoint presentations to create more smarter content. So ChatGPT with PowerPoint is a very engaging topic. Actually, ChatGPT can be integrated with all your Microsoft tools. You would not need to know much of formulae after that if you're using it with Excel, if you're using it with Word. Now, GPT is something we all use very regularly. Now, GPT actually stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers. Okay. Now, here, pre-trained suggesting it has already been trained of tons of data. And whatever questions that we ask the model, it will respond to based on whatever data it has been trained on. And the responses it gives are usually human like responses. Now, whatever questions we pose to the model is always called as prompt. Okay. And there is a way by which you send a prompt. Here, as educators, we can use GPT for creating assignments, lesson plans, and including all the paperwork that is actually required for all your NBA documentation or your IQAC documentation. It actually helps. So as long as you're putting the correct prompt, if you provide a very general prompt, the answer is also going to be very generalized. There is always a task of, the only task involved while working with such tools is asking the right question. Because only asking the right question gives you the right answers. Now, how to ask such questions? Let's have a look. So I would actually suggest all of you to work with me, because we will be going to ChatGPT and we will be actually installing that in PowerPoint. And let's make our first presentation using ChatGPT. Now, I've been given notice that all of you might be working either on the crack version or won't be working on the original version of Office, which is why we'll be integrating only ChatGPT and not the designed version. All right. So let's work together on how ChatGPT works out. So please. Yeah. So now all of you, please just open ChatGPT for me. It's going to take a while. I'm sorry, I have no clue why this is going so slow. All right. So by the time it's opening, I'm just going to ask GPT to, yeah, thank you so much. All right. So here is where I actually write my question to GPT to ask anything. All right. So forget the first part. So let's pose our question here. Now, every time you want to ask GPT anything, there is always a way by which you ask the question. All right. So the most effective technique is, I always like to use a notepad for that. Okay, so the most effective way of creating any prompt to give ChatGPT would be ask it, to act as a particular person. For example, you could say or say, act as my personal, uh, personal educator. All right, and then give it a task to perform.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
Can you just increase the size of the font?
Oh, sure. Can you see now?
Yes, yes.
All right. So whenever, so like I was saying, every time you create a prompt, always there are three main things that you should follow when creating a GPT prompt or even asking Gemini. Is to first give it a role. All right. Second is to give it a particular task. Of making chocolate. I'm just giving an example. Okay. In detail for a grade 5 assignment. Make the content easily understandable and funny through a story. And lastly, it's always nice to ask it to speak in a particular tone. Now, every time ChatGPT gives you your answer, it is very robotic. When you read it only, you'll understand, this is written by ChatGPT. So there are ways by which you can actually change it. You can say simple, formal tone. If you give your answers like this, so what I do is usually I write my prompts and then I directly just paste it here. So it can give you a particular answer in the way that you require it. Okay, so it's very interesting in such a sense. Now here, let's say you want to write another topic. Now this is for school students. Now I want to go for higher education, where I'm actually maybe talking about how things are working out. Again, for chocolate. So very simple. If you're writing anything on presentations, this is the best prompt that you can use. You are an expert. So this is the role. So this is the role that you're giving and this is the task that you're writing. You are an expert in so-and-so field. Write an outline for PowerPoint presentation covering the following topics and make it in maybe 5 slides or 6 slides or 10 slides, whatever. So here, let's say I'm talking about the field of Python programming. Basic Python programming. Okay, and then say include. All right. Include examples for each subtopic for better understanding. So I have given the role, I have given it a task, and let's say I want 8 slides. So in case anyone is interested, you can actually copy it down. All right, so you can just copy this code and put it in GPT. It's as simple as that. Now here, as you can see, it will tell you what should be the slides, and then it will tell you what topics it has, what are the subtopics under each. Okay, so I want to go in detail. So what do I do for that? I will just say, expand each topics you provided earlier. You can consider any idea that comes. You have to elaborate on each key idea which is there in those subtopics. If you want, I can actually copy the prompts for you in the chat, so that's easy for you. So for each slide, it will actually tell me what are the important topics. Okay, so I have created what each explanation for each subtopic. Now, what am I going to do with this? Now, I can't copy this as it is into my PowerPoint presentation, can I? No. So, but there is a way by which all of these slides can be converted to a code which can be read into PowerPoint. So how does that work? Let me show you. All you need to write is another prompt. Write the VB code for the above slides. So that's Visual Basic. You're just going to ask, write the VB code of the above slides. Yeah. And it'll create everything as a code for you. Now, the next headache is, how am I going to use this VB code into PowerPoint? Right? How am I? Very simple. I'm going to actually close this and I'm going to show you how it's been done also. So those who are doing with me, please open PowerPoint presentation, which is your app in your PC. Now, when you open PowerPoint, very simple, there is something called as options on the bottom left corner. Click on that. Over there is something called as customized ribbon. Click on that. Now, when you click on that, there'll be so many options that are already available. Just make sure that the developer is selected, that this particular developer is checked. Okay. Once it's checked, click OK. And you will see that in your developer, in your add-ins, developer is already present. Okay. So all you need to do is now click on that. So we'll go there, click on PowerPoint presentation, and now we are on developer. I hope everyone's with me. And what we're going to do is, so this is the PowerPoint VB code that was generated. All we'll do is, very simple, copy this code. Copy this code. And first option over there is something called as Visual Basic. Select that, a new window opens up. And over here, all you have to do is insert module and paste that code. Once that's done, very simple, just press the play button. All your contents are here. Can you see? See, I asked 8 slides and all the 8 slides are here. So I'm going to ask all of you to do a PowerPoint presentation on your own for me. Any questions till now?
Ma'am, can you recall the steps?
Yeah,
Sure.
yes, ma'am.
I'll do that. All right. So I'm going to redo it all over again just for all of you. All right. So I'm going to share each prompt with you guys. Okay. So first step is you have a particular topic and you're going to ask ChatGPT to write the topic for you. So let me just. So this is the first prompt that I'm going to give you guys. So you can take any topic of your choice, anything, all right? Make sure though it is very crisp on whatever you're providing it. I mean, very concise, very understandable. For example, you are an expert in Python programming. Write an outline for this in basic Python programming. Include examples for each subtopic for better understanding. Okay, I have said I want examples. And I have said how many slides I want it to be. So this is going to be your first prompt that you're going to give GPT. Once that's done, okay, so where am I? Yeah, here I am. So this is what I asked it. And GPT will create your first basic outline, which you can use in PowerPoint. Now you will say, okay, I've got, let's say you have any editing to do. Maybe you did not like slide 7 having these points. You wanted to include something else. You can always edit, okay? You can say, see, in slide 7, include this instead of that. And once you're clear that these are the steps, you can give the next prompt saying, this is the basic outline that you have provided. Anything, all support VB code. All right. So each of the topics provide the ChatGPT. Subtopics provide me the details. Okay. So it will give you details. It'll give you explanations. Very crisp and very concise one because I've asked only 8 slides. First slide is going to be introduction. Last slide is going to be a conclusion. And in between, they will explain all the contents to you. Now, next thing, I cannot use these slides directly in GPT. So the best thing that I'm going to do is ask GPT itself to create the Visual Basic code for all the slides it has created. So the last one is write the VB code for the above slides. So prompt number 3. All right. So then GPT by then will create all the corresponding VB code. Now, the most important thing is now most of us will have PowerPoint in Office. As soon, I'm sure most of you do not have the developer in your ribbon, which is why as soon as you open PowerPoint, select on Options and select Customize Ribbon and make sure that the developer is checked. Now I will wait till all of you have reached till here because I do not want to jump too many steps. So finish your prompts and come here. Once you're here, give me a hands up or a thumbs up and I'll continue. Will that work? Okay, I'm assuming it will. Anybody stuck anywhere? Please do tell me. I will help or assist in any way I can. Okay, so how many of you were able to do it till here? Any problems? Okay, Chinchu's done. Who else? Okay, that's great. So shall I continue? Okay, so like I was saying, go to developer and it will say okay. Now you need to create your first blank presentation or whatever theme that you have in mind. Okay, so you have your blank screen. Now what you need to do is go to the developer over here. Okay, the developer tab, select on it. We have the Visual Basic code. All you need to do is select on Visual Basic. And such a screen will pop up. Over here, insert module. Okay. So go to Visual Basic. This particular window will pop up. Just say insert and module, not class module, just simple module. And this will open up. Whatever is your Visual Basic code, just copy that from ChatGPT. Yeah, just copy that from ChatGPT. Okay. Once that's done, there is a play button over there which says run. All you need to do is just select that. And directly you'll be taken to your PowerPoint presentation where everything is, all the 8 slides are visible to you. And here, so you can use this as your starter presentation and then you can improvise on this. So instead of sitting and writing every single thing from start, is actually helpful in actually starting a presentation. Now, if we were working on Office 365, we would have something called as the designer tab over here, which will actually help us make it more stunning presentations. I mean, we could have lots more of graphics involved. So this is a very, I hope, it's something new to all of you. A very simple way of how ChatGPT can be included with your PowerPoint presentations to help you create your presentations from scratch, so that you don't have to, sit and type, what should I type? What else? What should be the flow? All that can be done over here itself. So whether it be your code, you need to make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. But yes, most of the work has been done for you. So all you need to do is your creativity while explaining. You don't have to waste time on the presentations. So was anyone able to make the presentations? How about Meenu and Dr. Shaju, our very principal sir, Solomon sir. Okay, great. It would be great if you guys could actually engage or interact and save them. Okay, so yeah, so this is how PowerPoint presentations can be engaged with ChatGPT. So let me just show you. Let's just go back to our previous presentation. Yes. So what we did till now was actually PowerPoint with ChatGPT. Now, along with the PowerPoint, like I was saying, let's say we've already made our presentations using either with GPT or without GPT. Now, the most important part of our presentations is usually we see students sleep off or never engaged, or we'll see the present online classes especially, that the screen will be on but they will never be there. Okay, so to keep your presentations as engaging as possible, we have a very, very famous tool which is also called as ClassPoint. Okay, which actually allows teachers to ask questions, to take polls during the class itself, and it will tell you how many students are present at that particular moment. So you might have a pop quiz, or you can take a poll, or you can even ask students to take a photo of them right now in class and send it to you right now. Okay, to take attendance, which can be done at multiple times during the presentation itself. So ClassPoint is a very, very interactive AI tool, which is actively being used all over the world. And it's something that we should be using also. Okay, so the tool is called as classpoint.io. I will just share the link with you. so that all of you can also have a look at how it works. How to add pictures in PPT directly from ChatGPT. Okay, for that you will need to be using the paid version of GPT. Else you can use Gemini. And Gemini also you can put in pictures as long as it's not about humans, because they have that issue right now because of racism, where all the pictures that was created were of brown people, which is why there was a racist slurge over there, which is they do not create pictures of people. Else, any other image that you want to create, Gemini will create for you. If you want ChatGPT to create for you, you have to go for the paid version. Okay, or you could actually, you also have tools where you provide a text and it'll generate the AI image for you, but that is also not that, what should I say, efficient or trustworthy, because I tried to create a comic and the slides weren't matching. So yeah, like I was saying, classpoint.io is a very, very helpful tool that is being used. You could download it all. It's very simple. You just need to download. It comes in as a plugin. Okay. So you install it, and what happens is, can you see just next to my developer, there is something known as the Igno class point. Okay, so that's a plugin that comes along with it. So I've just directly installed, and I have used that particular plugin to actually create a quiz for our class as well. So you can actually install, and the tutorial videos are also available. Now let's do just to give you a very small overview of how this thing works. So this is just a presentation right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask all of you to take your mobile phone maybe and go to this particular URL, which is called as classpoint.app. Okay, so take your mobile phone or your laptop, whatever it is, and go to this particular app which says classpoint.app. So when you go there, they'll ask you for your name and they'll ask for a class code. Now our class code is given on the top right corner, which is 30411. I hope everyone can see it. Now the same class point software is what is giving me this particular ribbon over here, where it says I can write anything that I want to, and then all those things will be actually available as well. Right. So I hope everyone's gone to classpoint.app and you've put in the class code. Now only 7 have entered. See, I have the list. 8. Come on, the rest of you. Classpoint.app and put in the class code, please. That's 12, 13. All right. Now, once you're there, what I'm going to do is, I've put in the first question over here. Okay. Now, I want you to answer the question based on any one of the numbers. So I have 4 people who've put in answers. Come on. 7. Great. Okay, so I'm going to stop here and let's see how well you guys have done. So I can see how you've done based on your answers. So let me just see. Okay, so 88% of you said it's okay, so 14 out of the 18 people actually gave the correct answer. That's great. Okay, and I can put this as a slide. Can you see that? So the first question and the answer is over here. Okay, so now let's do one thing. If everyone's got a hang of how things are working out, let's do the next question. Okay? I'm sure all of you are using Google for this, huh? Oops. Okay, so I've closed the submission and I've inserted this also as a slide into my presentation. Next question. Oh, I'm surprised that all of you know who a sloth is, huh? Okay, so that's also 1 minute. So this can also be inserted as a slide. So this is just engaging our PowerPoint presentations right now. So initially I had the first question, the results are already here, where I had 25 participants, out of which 14 gave me the correct answer. The next question again had 25 participants, which gave me the correct answer with 57%. And the third question, I don't know how almost 60% got it right though. But yes, it's true. Sloth is the laziest animal in the world. So this is how interactive I can actually make my presentations just using an AI tool which is called as ClassPoint. It is a very, very effective tool. It has multiple options. So if I click on that, I can make multiple choice questions, word cloud, short answer questions. I can actually write on it like how I use a whiteboard. And once I've written something on it like a whiteboard, that can be implemented as a slide itself. Okay. And of course, if I go for the paid version, I can actually create quizzes and fill in the blank questions and also upload videos. Now, for students whose attendance I want to take during online classes, I can actually do a image upload system, which is actually free. So there is an option here which is called as image upload, where all the students can upload their image right then just to see how many of them are present at that particular moment. Okay, so this is make sure that students are always interactive. So that's about in point. Now, of course, I wanted to actually show you a few tools that would be very helpful, especially when creating quizzes. Now, all of us have to make sure we have to follow the Bloom's taxonomy while creating question papers and quizzes, especially for our NBA and other criterias. So this is a very useful tool. QuestGen is the tool, which is very helpful in creating questions. You give it a particular topic, and or you can send a PDF saying this is the content. Create so many questions of various levels of Bloom's taxonomy, and send me the quiz. It'll actually generate the quiz for you. Okay, so these quiz questions are already being used. It's already being used in the West for schools. It's being used in the Middle East as well, which is why I'm introducing such AI tools for you. Now, the next tool which I would actually like to emphasize on is researchers who are actually looking out for any particular topic. Now, for any researcher, the main task is to find journal papers or genuine journal papers or conference papers which are very, what shall I say, exactly to what you need. Okay, so consensus is a very useful tool. Along with consensus, another tool for research or your research paper writing is Jenny. Jenny is a wonderful AI tool, especially if you're using it to write your research papers. Whatever content you have, either you're writing an introduction section or you're writing a literature survey, it will actually auto-complete and write your paper for you, and it will ask you if this is what you were looking for. It's a very, very helpful tool, especially if you're writing your papers and you want to write your papers for Web of Science, index journals, SCI, SCIE journals. It's very, very helpful. Of course, you'll have to put it through Quillbot or Grammarly though. And another very, very important tool for researchers is SciSpace. SciSpace, again, tells you in a particular topic that these are the, papers. Very, very wonderful topic. SciSpace. It actually has helped in my PhD journey a lot. So SciSpace is my go-to website. Anytime I want to find out latest papers on any research topic, whether it be VR, AR, up to 2024, all the papers are available. Okay, and then the most important one, I hope is something new to all of you, is Research Rabbit. I don't know if how many of you have used Research Rabbit. Research Rabbit actually helps you, especially in your literature survey. In literature survey, if you are ever trying to find out papers that are connected to each other, Research Rabbit is your go-to AI tool. So anytime you want to write any literature survey, it will actually generate all the connected papers together. It is able to generate, I think I can actually show it to you as well. Hold on. Yeah. So if all of you can see my screen, this is a Research Rabbit. So I've already signed up, so I just have to log in. So this particular, all I need to do is, let's say journals, yeah. So I've already said, see, these are my 3 journals based on which I am doing a particular kind of, methodology to create. If I select on any single paper, it will tell me that, see, there is no PDF available over here. but it will actually find out what are the citations and create and show me what other works have used the same papers for citations. So all I need to is call that particular paper. It lists out all these papers very well, and it makes your reading much easier. So how do I usually work? I go to Research Rabbit, select on my base paper, find out which are the latest papers in the citations. From there, I go to SciSpace and then read about the paper. And I have my SciSpace Copilot also, which actually engages in my literature survey. So no need to sit in front of Google Scholar, or I have to go to IEEE login. I can actually have all the papers ready with me. So this is again only for those who are actually interested in research. And another tool, especially for technology, would be those who are interested in learning any kind of coding language. Now, the basic problem is we never know how to start, or if I do a particular course, what is the next course, or what should I do after this? So we have an AI tool which is called as roadmap.sh, which actually creates roadmaps for every type of learning that you do. So whether you want to do front end or back end, do you want to be a AI scientist, data scientist, or a game developer, it will show you what is the path. Let me just give you a small look into how that works as well. So I have roadmap.sh. All right. So let's say I want to be okay. So let's say I want to be a game developer. Now this game developer, they will show me from scratch what are the things that you can do. So as a game developer, do you want to go on the client side or on the server side? If you want to go on the client side, these are the things that you will have to study in detail. Okay. And all, see from here, how do you learn? Which language are you going to do to learn this? Every single detail is given. So you have a clear-cut idea on how it should work in detail. Now, same way for, let's say you want to go for a data scientist, or, otherwise just do something. You could just say roadmaps, and I want to learn Python. So it will tell you how do I have to learn Python, what all do you need to know in Python. If you're planning to go for Python, how do you master core Python? Once the topics are done, how do you learn a framework? Then how do you do fast API? You get to learn every single thing. So this is how roadmap.sh works out. And last of all, one last that I thought would be very useful for anyone is how to get rid of laziness and overthinking. MellowFlow is an AI app which actually helps you to stop thinking but actually doing. It has helped almost everyone I know of, and everyone actually uses this to stop thinking, I will do this, I should do this, but it never happens. I should do it, I will do it. All that never happens. So this is a very good tool which actually makes sure that you're doing what you're saying you're doing. As long as you're putting effort to do it, of course. Nobody can, help you in that case. So yeah, MellowFlow is a very, very important AI tool for procrastination. And of course, there are lots of AI tools. If you look everywhere, and lots, for every single thing, there is an AI tool. So whether it be for writing, whether you're doing it, audio, or you're actually creating a video for your own content creation, whether you're learning to improve your productivity, or even actually generate images out of just various texts, we have AI tools for every single thing, paid as well as free versions. So this is a very basic introduction into how AI is actually shaping the year 2024 and how much more is to come. Every day there is a new AI tool, which of course we need to be always, in parallel with. So, any questions? Anybody? I hope my talk was engaging and helpful. And I welcome questions, if any, of course.
Dear participants, if you have any doubts, please ask your questions. And those who are watching the FDP using the YouTube platform, please put your doubts or questions in the comment box.
Madam, your session is very helpful for understanding the concepts related to how to use ChatGPT and all these things for generating slides and everything. Is it possible to provide the slides and the prompts for
Sure.
the participants?
I've actually sent it in the chat. Do you want me to send it as a notepad file? How do you want me to send it? I could do one thing. I could pass it on to one of the MAMS faculty, and then maybe I could ask them to share it with you.
It will be helpful if you are going to share the details in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, I will ask someone to do that. I'm not part of the group, but I will ask someone definitely to assist there.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Sure.
Good evening. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. It was very interactive. We learned the tools also.
Thank you.
My question is, can we use these AI for analyzing our data too?
Definitely.
So can you give us some information regarding this?
Actually, what's going to happen is you need for data analytics. Is it for research or for data analytics?
No, it's for the research. When you present papers with data and you are applying statistical tools on it. So
for visual representation?
No, for applying statistical tools like
we do have AI tools for that, but that you'll have to learn it in detail though.
Okay.
So we do have tools for putting in your data and whatever statistic tools that you want, whether you want to create your bell curve or your ANOVA, all that can be done though, but it is very customized to the data, which is why there are problems of irregularities that come up there. So the best thing would be to do is to actually do your analysis and present it as a dashboard or something which is more visually appealing. So we have dashboards such as Tableau or Power BI, okay, which will actually help you to create better statistical visualizations. So you can do your visualizations or you can do your calculations in Excel and call Power BI, which is actually combined with Excel to give you your visualizations. But that will be maybe a 1 day or a 2 day session, which will.
Good
evening, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, ma'am. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes. You are telling all the tools we can create a content for research papers, publications. Will they journal people will accept directly, or we have to collect only the information and we have to modify everything like that?
See, None of these AI tools is going to generate the paper for you. Okay. Now, all the tools that are being used right now is just to make the
Information.
what shall I say? Yes, all the information more available to you so that you can do your research work. Now, we don't have an AI to do research because then we will not be there. Now, the thing is, you use these AI tools so that you have a more clear understanding of what are the research gaps that you want to work on.
After that, we have to get.
After that, you do your work. And once the work is done, okay, once the main work, that is the main job, of course, doing the work. Once the work is done, you need to actually present your work. Presenting the work, now we have tools to create papers for you. Now, why do you have that? Because many people are not that, what shall I say, good in literature or good in writing. And you need tools to help them. Now, maybe their English is not that great. Maybe it's not formal. Maybe your speaking English is good, but you do not know how to speak or write formally in a scientific manner. So you have tools for that. Yes.
One more question, madam. But sometimes the students are submitting an assignment using this directly these tools. Is there any tool to find out whether the content is generated from ChatGPT?
Oh, very simple. Put the same paper back in ChatGPT and ask, did you create it? And it will say, yes, I did.
I think there are some tools, but I don't know exactly.
A number of tools are available. All you need to do is very simple. Take this content, put it in GPT and ask, did you create it? It will say yes or no.
Okay.
But of course, after all, students are students. They know how to find the good way out.
I think there are some special tools. But I don't
Definitely. We have plenty of tools for them. But for those, some of them are, of course, plagiarism tools and Turnitin, and they're all paid versions. As long as the university or college that you're working for is ready to, spend on such tools, then it's fine. We have Turnitin, which actually has Turnitin, which actually checks if the content is made through AI.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for informative session.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Anybody else?
Any other questions?
Oh, sorry. Nijo had a question. AI tools for in-text citations. Yes, SciSpace is very good for that. And Zero ChatGPT, yes, that is also very good. Any other questions? So this is just a very small, what should I say, tip of the iceberg. And I hope my session was helpful to
and one more question, madam. How these tools can be used in management? That's the main topic, I think so.
It can be used in management where we're using Tableau.
For different purposes, madam.
Yes, for management, the best thing would be Tableau, Power BI, which are actually visual tools. But the reason why I did not include them today would be because to know them in detail is very important. So, generating ideas and visualizations are a huge topic. You cannot cover that in a single 1 hour session. You'll actually need 2 to 3 days to cover the entire topic.
Yeah, there may be a separate session.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So, Anjali, I think I can hand the session back to you.
Okay, ma'am. Before moving to the vote of thanks section, let me take this opportunity to thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful section. Because while you're spending your time, I can feel your struggle as a mother also. Because I can hear your child is knocking the door and calling you mama. Thank you, ma'am, for spending your valuable time with us. That's really, thank you, ma'am. Okay, and next I welcome our Dean of BBA Department, Mr. Mahesh Pia, for the vote of thanks.
Distinguished Chairman of Marian Academy of Management Studies, Chevalier Professor Baby M. Varghese, esteemed Vice Chairman Ajay Baby Varghese, respected Principal Dr. Solomon K. Peter, the chief guest of today's FDP, Ms. Sujita Kurup, Senior AI Trainer, Unique World Robotics, Academic Coordinator Bipin Babu, IQC Coordinator Dr. Ashwini A.M., Deans, faculties, scholars, and other participants. It's with immense pleasure and heartfelt gratitude that I stand before you to extend our sincere thanks on behalf of Marian Academy of Management Studies for gracing this faculty development program with your presence and participation. First and foremost, our deepest appreciation goes to Chairman, Chevalier Professor Baby M. Verghese, for his valuable insights and inspiring words. Thank you, sir. Our heartfelt thanks extended to Mr. Ajay Baby Verghese, Vice Chairman of Marian Academy of Management Studies, for his unwavering support and guidance in organizing this FDP. Without your vision and leadership, this event would not have been possible. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Solomon K. Peter, because of whom this faculty development program was possible. He organized this event and enabled us to learn new things about the role of AI in management and technology. Thank you, sir. Our academic coordinator, Bipin Babu, also played the role of backbone to us. Thank you, sir. We are indebted to Ms. Sujita Kurup, Senior AI Trainer, Unique World Robotics, for her enlightening session. Your expertise, passion, and dedication have left an indelible mark on of us, and we are truly grateful for your invaluable contribution. Thank you, ma'am. To our esteemed participants, thank you for your active participation and engagement through the program. Your presence has added immense value to our discussions and interactions, making this FDP a truly enriching experience for everyone involved. Thank you. A special note of appreciation goes to all the staff members and technical supporting team members whose tireless efforts behind the scenes ensured the smooth execution of this program. Your dedication and commitment have not gone unnoticed, and we are deeply grateful for your hard work. Thanks to all. As we conclude this faculty development program, let us carry forward the knowledge, insight, and connections we have gained here today and continue strive for excellence in our professional endeavors. Thanks to all.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, we have shared the feedback link in the message box and also in the YouTube comment box. Please fill the feedback form.
ഇതിനൊന്ന് ലൈറ്റ് ഇട്ട് ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് ഫോം മ്യൂട്ടഡ് അല്ലേ?
Ma'am, I am not able to find the feedback form.
Even I am not able to find the feedback form.
Yeah, I will share it once again for you. Can you please check the latest message?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it all? Okay, got it. Thank you.
Audio Jungle.
It's a new world out there, gonna make it. Doesn't it matter? We jump for the stars and fly. പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം മലർച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം അവയിൽ കാണാതാകുന്നീതോരോ മോഹം ഓരോ വർണ്ണം ആരാരോ പാടുവതാനി ആരാധരാഗം അറിയാമോ പിറാക്കളെ ഇന്നിനിയൻ ജീവിതം പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം പെണ്ണൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം It's a new world out there, yeah.
Audio Jungle.